Caleb is the son of Alan and Christy Kaufman and younger brother to Harley, LHS class of 2020. For elementary school, Caleb attended Messiah Lutheran School. Caleb currently attends Way Point Church. During his time at LHS, Caleb was involved in student ambassadors, Pep Club, Spanish Club, Key Club, Spike Ball, and played baseball and golf. Next year, Caleb will be attending Missouri State, where he will be majoring in supply chain management. Caleb, I think they need your help. Caleb will be known for going shirtless with a blue L, H, or S on his chest at some of the coldest high school football games I've ever been a part of. In his 4 years, Caleb has demonstrated he is a true Cougar through and through. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Caleb Kaufman.
Hi everyone, I'm Caleb Kaufman, as you may know. You may know me as the shirtless guy at football games. I love to do that. Or the guy that tried to take your money at the auction. Thank you all who donated to the new Cougar Band and for everything you guys have done for us. And thinking to what to write to this speech about, the one word that came to my mind was resilience. We made it through COVID. Our class is resilient through a season of hard time, not only for the school, but for the world. I see us as a family, a group of students that bounce back in the face of adversity. During sophomore year, while shut down, most of us sat through hours and hours and hours of Zoom calls. And the rest of us slept through those hours of Zoom calls. As we look back on the past 4 years of high school, the thing I remember most was walking into freshman year and seeing faces I didn't like from other schools. Nevertheless, I look around now and I see faces that I never would have thought I would become friends with. We were rivals in middle school, but we had to grow and learn to put the past behind us and work together. I see people that went to Zion who I call my best friends, people I'd do anything for. As you look around to your fellow graduates, some people you may have never seen before, which would be crazy because we would live in such a small school. On the outside, to parents and opposing teams, we may look like a bunch of random students from different backgrounds. But I see a family, a one-heartbeat family. A family that not only bounced back from COVID with a vengeance, but we came out a family of winners. We didn't just win one state championship, we won 4. We had an amazing football team that won us the state championship. We had a group of absolute studs on the soccer team who also won us the state championship. We also had the all-star cross-country athlete, Caleb Lynn, put his name as one of the fastest people in LHS. We also had the Sapphires, who killed it on the dance floor to win Lutheran High their 4th state championship in 1 year. We also can't forget about the Sapphires, who also won 4 straight years. We're not only amazing dope athletes, but our robotics team, who competed in national and world championships, came away with countless national and local victories. We had 8 students receive their seal by literacy in Spanish, and we had the German students complete not only 1, but 2 movies, all in German. I know I may be biased, but this may be the most academic, athletic, and socially gifted group in LHS history. We, as the Cougar family, could have sat back and let COVID steal our joy. But we went out there and became stronger and closer than before. I know if it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't have the friends that I can call family like I do now. Class of 22, we are winners. Not only do we have awards and plaques and other achievements to show us that we are winners, but we know it deep down in our hearts that no matter what adversity comes in front of us, we can battle and fight and scratch our way out of it to become better than we were before. As we go off into this world, some of us off to college, some of us off to the workforce, or even the armed forces, we look back at what high school has taught us, not only in the classroom, if you remember what was taught, but the things we learned outside of school. Hard work to win championships, to make the grades we needed, to but most importantly, the things we learn from each other and our teachers and our parents. The things we learn to mature, like learning not to prank call our coach when we get caller ID on. Or try to get your car to go over 100 miles per hour and receive multiple speeding tickets. Or to always be better than the freshman class. One day, we will be telling our kids, or our nieces, or our nephews, the ins and outs of high school. To go and make memories with friends. To not wish your life away, because high school is gone in a flash. It feels like just yesterday, we were the youngest and smallest in school, except for one, who had bigger muscles in my head. We, as immature freshmen, had no idea what was in store for us, or even who we were going to sit with at lunch. Some of us didn't even see ourselves graduating. But as seniors, we will talk about the countless stories and memories that we hope to never forget about. We will talk about the family that we've made at Lutheran High. We will talk about the brothers and sisters on the battlefields of sports and the hardships of taking a test. We will talk about the countless hours we spent procrastinating and doing projects to block before they were due. We will talk about the friends who got your back no matter what. But as we go on our next stage of life, we can use our God-given talents and the relationships that we have built these past 4 years to succeed in life. Around you are your brothers and sisters in Christ who went through all 4 years just like you did. Maybe barely struggling to get by in each of the classes just like you. Everyone look around at each other. Take in this moment and think about what it took for us to get here and the future upon us. Because when I look around, I see future doctors, nurses, lawyers, NFL stars, accountants, paramedics, business people, and people that are chasing their dream. We can't forget that we owe most importantly this to God, but also to the teachers in front of me who are putting grades in the last seconds of the day so that our parents wouldn't be mad at us. Shout out to the parents who took us to school every day, who went to our games and sat through hours and hours of practices and waking up early for tournaments. We will never be able to pay them back for the time they've given us or for the money they've put to our education, our sports equipment, our school supplies, but most importantly, the time they've dedicated to us. I know I'm extremely grateful for my mom and dad, who pushed me when I never thought it was possible, and who showed me the light at the end of the tunnel when things were tough. Shout out to the brothers and sisters who pushed us in a different way that our parents could never do. Who pushed us to be ourselves, or who would just come in our rooms to give us a hard time, or random things who would pick fights with us, because without them, we wouldn't be who we are today. Thank you to the coaches that pushed us to be physically and mentally tough to get us through the day in those hard times. We thank our friends that pushed us and encouraged us on and off the battlefields and the classrooms. We will always have these memories we have made at high school, and we will take these lessons, good and the bad, and take them on to the next stages of life. Just because we're going to different colleges, different states, different career paths, doesn't mean we can't contact each other. We live in the age of technology, people. We will know what each other's up to with a couple clicks of the button. So make sure to add me on Snapchat, KKaufman55. But in the wise words of freshman year Micah Hayner, Dilly Dilly, class of 2022.